Coaches, are you working way too hard for way too little? Like, perhaps you want to increase your prices, or perhaps you've sat down and you thought to yourself, I want to charge what I'm worth. But as soon as you have that thought, you instantly become scared. What if people can't afford it? Or what if people won't pay more? And if this kind of sounds familiar to you, I want to let you on a pretty shocking truth about all of this. People always, I'm going to repeat that, people always find the money for the things that they care about. People always find the money for the things that are important to you. So as long as your coaching solves a big enough and an important enough problem, it doesn't matter whether the price tag is $3 or $300 or $3,000. Because actually think about it this way. If you had a problem right now with your vision, and the only way possible for you to be able to keep your eyesight was to pay $30,000 to a top surgeon, would you sit there and haggle about the price if this was to keep your eyesight? Or would you just happily pay it and be glad that you kept your vision? Right? The reality is you would be glad you kept your vision. And this is my way of attempting to allow you to have an understanding, because this is the same with your coaching. If you're solving a problem that is genuinely important for your clients, then they actually don't care about the price. And I know this is hard to swallow, because no doubt you've been telling yourself for so long that they can't afford it, can't be done, and all these other stories. But I'm going to say it again. If you are solving meaningful, important problems for your clients, they do not care about the price. The reality is they'll pay anything to get rid of the pain and the frustration that is being caused by the problem. So stop worrying about the whole idea that they'll never pay that much for my help, and instead start thinking about how can you actually position your services so well that they'll pay anything for it. Think about that. How can you position your service, your solution, your coaching so well that price doesn't even get looked at? Because for me, over 95% of all of the coaches that I meet are underpaid. And the reason they're underpaid is because they're trying to solve these very surface level problems for their clients. And if they just made a simple shift inside their mind and a simple shift in the way they articulate and what it is they actually understand they're doing for their clients, they could instantly find themselves earning 2 to 3 times more. But the question then becomes, how do you know the right problems to solve? And really, the right problems to solve tend to have 3 things in common. The first one is they are persistent. That's how you know you found a good problem. They just don't let up. They are relentless, and they cause major pain in people's lives, like major pain. So I'll give an example, like the pain from this relentless problem, it affects a person's finances dramatically. It affects a person's health dramatically. It affects a person's relationships dramatically. And it does it in a very negative way. So that's the first thing. The second thing is they come with a very high associated cost. So what I mean by that is, if you think of someone with back pain, for example, if someone has very chronic back pain and they're currently in a career in which they earn $80,000 a year, that chronic back pain could cause them to lose their job. And so the associated cost of the back pain is an $80,000 a year career. Now, the third one is they're fairly common. You want to look for problems that are fairly common among people. So if you think about, the difference between someone who's underpaid at their job and someone who has a very rare illness, the underpaid at the job is a lot more common. So, of course there's a lot more to it than that, but this is obviously a starting point. And you also want to keep in mind that finding the right niche and the right problem to solve in order to position yourself, that's really only the first step. The other 2 essential steps to building a fun and fulfilling and financially rewarding coaching business are that you need to have world-class coaching skills, and that you also need the ability to be able to inspire people to take action. And if you yourself would like to create a fulfilling and financially rewarding coaching business, and you really want to make a success out of it, then you really do need to master these skills. The first one is those coaching skills, because after all, if you can't get a result with a person, why are they ever going to pay you? The second one, as I mentioned, is you need to be able to inspire people to buy, because if you cannot offer your coaching services to someone effectively and have them actually purchase from you consistently, then there's no chance you're going to succeed. And the third one is you've got to start to think like a business owner. You've got to stop thinking like a coach and start to really get your mind immersed in how a business owner thinks. Because if you don't know how to run an actual business, then it's impossible to make decisions. Like it's impossible to know daily what to work on, what not to work on, if you get the idea. So luckily, these skills, they're very simple to learn. It won't take you years to learn them. It won't take you months to master them. You can actually learn all of them in a single sitting. And you can do all of that at a free online course that we're running called How to Become a Highly Successful Coach. And it's a brand new workshop that we've created for new and existing coaches, where we're going to teach you the only 3 skills that you need to build a fun and fulfilling and financially rewarding coaching business in 2024, mind you. The environment has changed. You've got to be learning stuff that works now. And this stuff works even if you're just starting out and you don't have a big following or a clear niche. And I want to tell you exactly what we're going to cover when you come along to the program. Inside the course, we're going to cover the only 7 coaching techniques that you need to be able to change people's lives rapidly, even if you lack confidence in your skills or you don't have any confidence yet. You'll be shown the 5 steps that enable you to identify your passion and actually convert that into an irresistible coaching package with the price points, the inclusions, everything. Even if you're not sure what you want to coach people on, or if you're going to be of any value, or are people going to take you seriously. We're going to be covering the 3 core pillars that enable you to attract coaching clients. And here's the word: consistently. A lot of people out there, they get one client, then crickets. They get another client, then crickets. So we're going to show you how to do it consistently. And I'm also going to let you know why most people out there, they don't have a coaching business. In fact, what they have is a hobby. And sadly, that hobby will never transform into a real profitable business because they're not embodying these skills. So if you want to work out the fastest way to escape that 9 to 5, the daily grind, the rat race, but more than that, if you want to go and create a purposeful living as a coach, then we're going to show you all of that inside the program. In fact, what you'll learn at this one-day free event is exactly what helped me earn well over $124,000 in my very first year as a coach. So if you are ready to finally get paid what you're worth as a coach, and you want to learn the exact steps that have helped well over 1,800 of our clients, all of them coaches, to generate well over 100 million in collective revenue since 2009, then click the link around this video and save your free seat now. And I want to just say this: the longer that you keep trying to figure it out, like this whole coaching thing, the longer you try to figure it out yourself, the longer you're going to have to wait to actually go out there and live your dream life. One of my favorite sayings is, the longer you wait to live your dream life, the less time you have to enjoy it. So, besides all that, what is the point of doing years and years of trial and error when you can actually achieve your dream in 1/10 of the time with the right guidance, with the right roadmap? With having someone actually map it out for you and hold your hand every step of the way. So please don't make it any harder. Don't make it any longer than it needs to be. We've been in this industry for over 14 years, and we have helped well over 1,800 regular people become incredibly successful coaches starting from scratch. And I promise you, when you come onto this program, we're going to minimize the O word, overwhelm. That's guaranteed, right? How overwhelming can it be? Scrolling through the internet day in, day out, not knowing which way to start. So we will absolutely minimize, in fact, eradicate, remove for good, overwhelm, and ultimately fast track your progress. And all you've got to do is just click the button around this video and join our free event in order for you to get started. And in case you're wondering, why is it free? Is there a catch? Look, there's no catch. We use a marketing method known as the freemium marketing model, and this is what Zoom and Spotify and Gmail use. It's very similar. So to explain it, we provide a tremendous amount of value up front for free, and a small percentage of people, they want to learn more, and so they actually join our paid programs. So for us, it makes total sense to give all of this away absolutely free. So please click the Learn More button and lock in your seat right now and grab your very own slice of free education pie that's helped well over 1,800 of our clients, as I mentioned, all coaches, and they are raving about it. So click the link and I'll see you there.